This comes from Reddit user Matt Facio. Can we throw trash in the sun?
Oh man, I've been waiting for this.
There's good
I
context.
remember. Okay, yeah, give me the
All right.
context.
Context is.
I'm gonna say the same thing no matter what, but give me the context.
Context is. I've had this question for 2 years now. Could, could I love that it's only been 2 years. Could could we theoretically launch trash into the sun? Maybe we could build a giant cannon or an empty spaceship that goes to the sun, opens its doors and comes back, but that's not important. If 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 we if we think science, the sun would only burn the garbage, which wouldn't be bad.
We think science.
Let's think science here. The sun only burns garbage, which wouldn't be bad for the Earth since it's on the outside. Or could the sun rays somehow intensify with the help of trash? P.S. I really need an answer.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have this question read to me like 6 times to get all the golden nuggets out of it. But my first thing is just the idea that I think that was my favorite part of the Green New Deal was when they said they were gonna make a very large bolt thrower-esque cannon to fire garbage.
A garbage trebuchet.
Yeah, that sort of idea where they're going to just convert the Hubble telescope into a new rocket in order to launch garbage. That was actually my favorite part. I know AOC really got burned for that one, rightfully so. But I thought that part specifically really hones in weirdly enough to exactly what this question is.
Yeah, theoretically, launch trash into sun. Now, would you believe more so in the idea of cannon on Earth launching trash into sun, or spaceship that? Now you got to think science with me here. Spaceship that. we're really what it comes down to, Will, is we're talking science.
Now let's get on board with the science all of a sudden.
Now I know you think of me as just
now back up. Let's science.
your average ordinary person, but now we're at TED Talk and now we're talking science specifically. Rocket ship goes to sun just as you do any day. Opens doors, lets trash out to the surface of the sun. Only trash burns. Rocket ship's fine. Rocket ship comes back. We do it again. That or cannon.
That or cannon. I mean, we're throwing away a bit of fuel, maybe, as well as the garbage with the spaceship idea.
Now that may or may not be every comment on this question.
No.
Everybody is saying, do you understand how much fuel we'd be using to get to and fro the sun consistently?
Well, now I just feel like an idiot for saying the obvious, but
No, it's not. Hey, obviously it's not the obvious because someone asked the question. Well,
you're right. It wasn't obvious enough to not be asked. Did you know that a fun fact? I know it isn't talking about just putting it out into space. It's talking about specifically going to the sun. But if we messed up doing that, you would create probably enough trash circling the Earth. They say that there's just a certain amount of trash that as soon as it starts circling the Earth, that literally no one would ever be able to leave, or else they would get everything would get destroyed by the amount of garbage flying at 20,000 miles an hour, blasting through whatever you're traveling in.
wow.
Kill you instantaneously.
Or same subject being killed instantaneously.
Oh yes.
Would it start to burn up in within atmosphere range, or from the speed that it's traveling, etc.? Would it start to burn up and then create a literal giant firewall around the Earth?
Well, if fire could exist without oxygen, I would say absolutely yes. Star Wars has slightly led us astray on these ideas.
Hey, we're talking about the sun here.
We're talking about
right?
science, boy.
The sun is just fire, and unfortunately, it's pretty far away. But thank God we're talking science, because we've already thunk up a rocket that can make it to this ball of fire and not burn and get rid of trash.
Now, can we? What was the name of that? What was the name of that kid again?
I've been in talks with Boston Dynamics. You know, the people that build all the robots that we push over and then they pick up boxes, and they're the robots that any video that you see on YouTube or online, all we're doing is abusing them.
Is that in Boston?
Yeah, it's
Is
Boston
that-
Dynamics.
Oh, that's true. Okay, fun.
It really is. The ones where literally all you do is tip over the robot and see it get up, and then it just keeps tipping over. Just
so
because
fun, honestly.
its one function is getting up. This rocket, its one function isn't even carrying trash.
Hey, really, when you think about it, isn't our only function just getting back up and continuing?
Yeah, also throwing out trash is
Also throwing out trash.
one of. So pretty much same thing. But this robot's not even built to throw away trash. It just knows how to open its doors and not burn.
Love that.
Like that's all this. Yeah, and then also the one thing that they didn't mention is that we have to puppy train it. So when it gets to the sun and it's opened its doors and whatnot, we have to yell. I can't whistle because my lips are numb. Here, boy.
Yeah, boy. You sound pretty good for numb-lipped.
Thank you. Because also I didn't mention this. I'm doing this right after coming from the dentist.
Yeah, which is really fun and exciting.
Yeah.
This coming out a day late because we just wanted to do it while his lips were
Don't
numb.
even worry about it. We're not talking medical.
We're talking
this is a strictly science.
This is strictly some science. Absolutely.
We are changing the podcast name to Science Your Bacon. One last thing to wrap this up. Would the sun rays somehow intensify with the help of trash?
Would it create a bigger, hotter fire?
P.S. I really need an answer. Would the rays intensify? Would the sun become one of the largest trash fires?
I think it'd more be like all the people who live on the sun would fight over all the fun souvenirs that they've created until they pick it up and it immediately disintegrates into ash.
The thing that we haven't even talked about yet.
The sun people.
We're
just moving the litter from one planet to another. Nobody thinks about the sun people and the litter they're now having to deal with.
Let's talk science here, because obviously they're throwing out their fire trash, and they're thinking they could throw it to us, but they know that would kill us.
What do you think climate change comes from other than the sun garbage that the sun people throw at us?
It's really, climate change is all just useless sun garbage.
Useless sun garbage. Who needs the sun? Let's just push it somewhere else.
Yeah, exactly. Why not? Or put sunglasses on it or something. Cool off, man.
Chill.
You're too hot-headed. Now, we haven't even discussed this pure science base. Would trash even burn on the sun?
I'm not. I'm at a loss. Do I say the answer, or do I say the thing that's definitely wrong?
Would the trash even burn, and all we're really doing is helping in giving the sun people building material to build a new society?
You're right. That's it.
Yeah, right? It's got to be that.
It's got to be that. I don't need to respond. You're right.
So we're helping them and ourselves.
Yeah, absolutely.
When you said, can we throw trash in the sun? Technically, no. We can throw trash on the sun and make the universe a better place to live for everyone.
Yes. I hope that helps.